Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and the subject of today's lecture, slow feeding of your grinder for espresso. As you know, when we grind the coffee, the objective is to get as even distribution of particles as possible. Some grinders are better at that than the other. Some more expensive grinders are better aligned and that immediately gives you that more even distribution. Some cheaper grinders you have to play with the alignment and so on. Different burrs can affect it differently. Some grinders like MC5 or the Flat Max 2 come with the pre-breaker, another set of burrs on top that crushes the beans and then slowly feeds them into the main chamber. But what if you don't want to invest thousands? Even DF64 you can get some 3D printed mods. I had one that slowly feeds beans into the burrs. I'm sure you can find something for DF83 as well, and that's the grinder that we're going to play with today. Great grinder. I think I don't use it often enough, so today is the day. I have high uniformity burrs installed there. We're going to pull 2 shots using the same La Marzocco Oliva style profile on this, and in both cases we start with using RDT on the beans, 1 spray. We're going to do hot start. We're going to use the same pack prep, so WDT and tamper. We will use Pelicano coffee roasters from Brighton. This particular coffee is from Colombia. Let's start with the normal shot. By the way, it's always a good time to click like and subscribe to the channel. Shot looks good. Cheers. I'm definitely getting chocolate. Slight bitterness, but not overpowering. I think I can get some marzipan. Body kind of a medium. I'm looking for those cherries. They are there. Eventually, when I concentrate, I can find them. It's acceptable shot, but it's not perfect. Now let's see what we can get when I slow feed the grinder. Now with DF83, you guys know that it is a fast grinder. It takes what, 7 seconds to grind 18 grams of coffee for espresso. Slow feeding will take time. Lots of coffee beans. And also there will be a popcorning. Normally we put the lid on top. Dumping bin after bin, it might be tricky, we may lose some beans. I will start with the same grind settings, but we can expect a different time of extraction. So if necessary, I will redial the coffee. Well, let's do it. Not sure if you can notice, but the grinds, they look completely different. The one that was slow feeding, it looks coarser, less fines. When I pulled the shot, it only took 11 seconds versus 36 seconds of the previous shot on the same grind settings. So obviously I will have to grind finer now. By the way, that whole slow feeding process, it took over 2 minutes. At least it's not hand grinding. Well, let's do it again. Okay guys, it took many attempts. It was running fast. It was tricky. I almost gave up on that. I end up on a setting, well, pretty much just above the burrs chirping, and it was still running fast. I had to up dose a little bit just to get to similar time of extraction. What I've noticed, I cannot be 100% sure, but it looks like grinding bin by bin reduces the retention pretty much to 0. Just looking at the grinds probably reduces the amount of fines. That's why the water runs so fast through the pack. And I also noticed, because it takes time and many attempts, the grinder got really hot. That by itself can affect the taste of the coffee possibly. Anyway, cheers. Less body, that's for sure. The clarity went up, the notes are sharper. It also lost the harshness, especially that bitterness that I mentioned in the previous one went down here. That elusive cherry flavor is still somewhere in the background, but the rest of the notes, you can feel the separation of the notes. So there is definitely a difference. It's just the process is frustrating and you have to be prepared to grind very near to where the burrs are touching, and that probably still might not be enough. Maybe with standard burrs it would be easier. If you haven't tried this method, especially if you are a big fan of the clarity, you should do it. See if you can notice the difference. You should notice the difference. You can see the difference in a coffee grinds when you look at them. If I knew it is going to run so fast, I probably would go for a turbo shot today. With such a low amount of fines, profiles where you have longer pre-infusion, those liver style profiles, they probably not the best for this shot. So you see, such a simple thing. We don't really change anything else. We just change the how fast we we feed the burrs, and that changes the end result, the clarity, the body of your shot. So you can experiment with your grinders, doesn't matter which grinder you have, you can experiment with that. If you have niche, try it. I tried it once a long time ago, I don't remember the results, but the niche tends to produce more fines. Try to slow feed your niche. Play with your coffee. That's what I want to encourage you here, guys. Experiment, and if you find something interesting, just please let me know in the comments. Plenty more things coming, but for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!